New College absolutely prepared me to go out into the world and become a successful entrepreneur. It also prepared me very well to go to graduate school. I found that compared to some of my colleagues, I was much better prepared academically to handle the rigors of a postgraduate education, and it was really awesome to do that. New College was a very excellent blend of a very friendly social environment mixed with a very rigorous academic environment where all of the students sort of supported each other, because ultimately we were all there to learn something and to build those building blocks for the rest of our lives. That was kind of a unique experience, you know, where everybody's there actually for school. The environmental studies program is sort of a general studies program, which forces you to kind of take in some classes in different areas, and they really want you to have a diversity of knowledge by going through that program. And that was really helpful to me because it exposed me to different ways of thinking and different ideas, which for me, I think as I've gone through life, has been something I always come back to, because I find there might have been a social studies class that I never would have taken except for the sort of like criteria of the program, and it gives me an insight into the way that people function, or a science class that I use to this day, some of the science skills that wouldn't think is translatable to business, but some of the thinking structures that were put in place by those the chemistry class that I took in college, I use today as I'm using my decision-making trees and things like that to make my business decisions as I move forward. So I think that, you know, a college decision is both an academic decision and also a social decision. And, you know, one of the things that I think has been amazing about my experience at New College is that the relationships that I formed back in college are relationships that have been lifelong relationships, friendships that have lasted decades. And in fact, I find that I feel an immediate connection to other New College grads. And a lot of my friends are New College grads from either before or after I was actually in school. I may never have taken classes with them, and yet they feel like friends immediately when I start to have a conversation with them. And so having that kind of connection and being able to build on those social connections, you know, is just as important as the academic connection. And by being a smaller campus and being something that you really know most of the people in your class, if not all of the people in your class, you really get to have a strengthening, a sort of another aspect to your foundation of life, you know. And that's really, for me, has been a remarkable thing, just this feeling of connection to people that went to New College.